Secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays kids more worried about the...
What is going on, YouTube? So you guys see in the background some Battlefield Hardline beta gameplay, and I'm having a blast playing it. And today I'm making a first impression video, basically giving my first impressions and thoughts about Battlefield Hardline. But before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe button because it really helps my channel, and let's jump right into it. So basically, I'm going to give you my opinion. This will be unscripted, just my first impressions, and with being a first impression video, this just lets me give you my opinion after playing a limited number of matches. My opinion could change later on in the beta and during the actual launch of the game. But this is what I think of the game currently, and I also want to note that this is a beta. So there will be bugs, glitches, it won't be completely polished and stuff like that. But we're hoping that Visceral Games can get our feedback from the beta and make the game work very smooth and launch perfectly, not perfectly, but close to perfectly, unlike what DICE did with Battlefield 4. But let's jump right into it. So right now there are 3 different game modes you can play within the beta. You have Conquest, Standard Conquest with stationary flags, and they've also added a modified Conquest game mode where basically you have cars as the flags and you have to drive them around the map, and as you drive them around you gain tickets and stuff like that. So it's very similar to Conquest. Instead of stationary flags, you have vehicles you drive around and fight for, which adds a unique taste to the standard Battlefield game modes. And personally, it's not really my favorite game mode, but it's kind of fun to go in there, jump in there, shake it up a little bit from the standard Conquest game mode. The last game mode that they've added to the beta is Heist, and it's very similar to other heist-based game modes in other games. Basically, the Cop and Criminals, which is the game basically evolved around, which I'm really happy that they added this game mode because it very fits the theme of this game. But basically, you're the thieves breaking into this bank map, which is very appropriate for this game, and they're stealing money, taking it out to helicopters and drop points, and it's very fun, fast paced, and that's also probably my #1 game mode right now in the beta, where I go Heist, and then Conquest, and then the new Conquest, which I can't remember the name of it, but I'll probably link in the description to let you guys know about it. But overall, I'm having a ton of fun playing this beta. The game is really fast paced, and especially when you play Conquest with 64 players, it's a whole lot of fun. There's a lot of action, and the game is really fast paced, and that's what Battlefield and Visceral Games have really been pushing this game to be. They've been saying it's the fastest Battlefield game yet, and they live up to it. It really is the fastest game. There's always a ton of action that you'll find throughout the map, wherever you are. Another positive that I really want to note within this game is basically the netcode. The netcode is drastically improved from Battlefield 4 launch days. We know that DICE and Visceral have been trading code around to fix this problem that Battlefields have been having lately. But it feels really solid and quick, and it feels really responsive, which I'm really happy with the current netcode status of Battlefield Hardline. Now, Battlefield isn't perfect. There definitely are some problems, and that's what I want to talk about currently right now. And basically, one of the problems that I've noticed is sometimes when I'm running around the map, I get stuck on some objects, and sometimes I've noticed some rubber banding effect with the servers. So hopefully they can have some better servers, and they fix the tight little problems that I have where I get stuck on objects, I can't move for a second, stuff like that, from now till launch, to make it a smooth launch and make sure there's no glitches and stuff like that. Another thing that I want to talk about is the resolution and anti-aliasing, just the overall graphics. I know this is a beta, so they probably dumbed down the resolution and anti-aliasing. It really wasn't polished, but I really hope that when the final game comes out for a retail release, that it's extremely polished, that it can have the best resolution that the console and PC can have, and make sure you have the best anti-aliasing, just best graphics. I really hope they take advantage of the consoles and the PC and really optimize the game. But currently, my opinion on this game is a definite buy. I will probably be pre-ordering this game unless something drastic changes with my opinion or news relating to this game. But leave me down in the comment section below whether or not you download the beta, because it is available on all platforms, no matter if you have current gen previous gen, PC, whatnot, you can actually download it. It's completely open beta, so anybody can play. You don't need an invitation or stuff like that. But leave me down in the comments what you think about the game, if you're going to be picking up the game when it actually launches and stuff like that. But make sure to like and subscribe button. It'll really help my channel, and I'll see you next time.